Good morning. I got up bright and early today so that I can do 2 different hikes. The first one will be up to Key Summit, and then the second one will be Lake Marion. So I'm kind of heading up towards Milford Sound area. But the first stop is going to be Tianu, the little lake town before you get into Milford Sound. So I have about an hour drive to go. So I am going to head on the road. I just arrived at my first stop, which is Mirror Lakes, so let's go check it out. That was a short but sweet hike. Very nice reflections on the lake, super pretty, but now it is time to head to my next destination. I have just made it to the start of the Key Summit Trail. I will be taking the root burn track up a little part of the ways, and then I'll be taking the Key Summit because technically the Key Summit is like a separate thing. So I have to take the root burn track up and then Key Summit Trail. And online it said that it would take about 3 hours, so let's get hiking. Okay, so I am officially on the track now, and yeah, so far so good. It's actually been quite cold here in New Zealand. Technically it's their summer, but more towards the southern end of the South Island still gets very, very cold. Honestly, perfect hiking weather, but camping can be a little uncomfortable at times. But yeah, I mean, today is looking pretty good. The weather changes very fast here, so you kind of have to expect the unexpected. As of today, there's just a little bit of clouds, but nothing too bad, so I think we're gonna get some good views. Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get much of a view, unfortunately. It was supposed to be really nice too, from what the pictures looked like. But yeah, this is all I have. Oh, there's a toilet. That's nice. Well, it seems that I have jinxed myself, so next time I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut about the weather. Are you guys ready for this dramatic landscape? Ta-da! Absolutely nothing. And also, there's nothing over here. So, I'm gonna have a snack, and then, yeah, I don't know. I'll wait a little bit and see if anything comes through the clouds, but I don't think it's going to happen. So it seems like the sun wants to come out though, because it's pretty bright. Well, unfortunately, no view showed, so I am heading back down. I do think I'll be able to see Lake Marion. I think I'm just at too high of an elevation, so I'm like still in the clouds, so I think that was the issue here. But yeah, you know, just happens. Can't control the weather, so I mean, I'm not gonna get sad over some clouds, but it would have been nice to see that view. But I think I'll get to see it a little bit later on today. It should clear up a little bit more because it's still kind of early in the day, so I think that's why the clouds are a little bit heavier. I have probably about like an hour until I make it back to the trailhead, so I will see you guys there. So I just got to the trailhead of Lake Marion. Hopefully we have some better views this time around, so I am going to get started. All right, here we go. Whoa. Well, I just realized that I forgot my trekking poles. Well, it's been pretty strenuous, only because there's like roots and rocks and loose rocks, and you're going pretty steep up the side of a mountain, so that's really the only thing that's making this a little bit more strenuous. Well, I made it to Lake Marion, and there's really not much of a view because of the clouds, but you can see a little bit through the clouds. But I mean, the lake is gorgeous. I like the color of it. And you have the mountains over here and over here. But yeah, it's too bad that it's a little hidden, but that's okay. I'm gonna enjoy a snack now. Well, it cleared up quite a bit. So, yeah, that's a pretty view. Well, I have started the trek back down, so I will see you guys when I get to the car. This bird is like following me. Watch. See? Just like, oh, okay, never mind. Bye, birdie. Well, I just got back from my hike, and that was pretty nice. It was a little strenuous. There was one sketchy part that I did not like, but I mean, it was like 2 seconds of just being sketchy, and then I was like, oh, this is fine. But now I am headed to Gertrude Valley Lookout. It's about 13-minute drive from here, so I am gonna get driving. Whoa, this is a sketchy tunnel. What? This is so cool. So I just made it to the end of the Milford Sound Road, and it's like something out of Avatar. I can't even explain it. It's just so pretty here. I'm gonna go check it out. I had to park kind of a little bit farther away. I mean, I didn't have to, but like it was free, so. Whoa. There's a plane, and it's so windy here, and he looked like he was having a hard time landing it. No, like literally. It's so windy here. So I'm gonna take off my hat and I'm gonna have super bad like hat hair, but whatever. Wow, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Wow, it's so windy. Well, this is Milford Sound, everybody. The pictures and the videos definitely do not do it justice. It is surreal. New Zealand, you are something else. Seriously. Like, I don't even have the words to describe what I'm looking at. The cliffs, the rocks, the mountains, whatever you want to call them, I don't even know. It's just like so pretty. Just gorgeous. If I could, I could, like, I would just sit and stare at them all day, all night. But as of right now, I am trying to make it back to the same campsite that I was at last night because, so Milford Sound, also I'm eating a chicken wrap, sorry, but I'm gonna like use this to point. There's like Milford Sound, it's its own road, so you have to like go and then Milford Sound is at the end and then you have to take the same road back. So tomorrow I am heading to Queenstown and the place that I was at is kind of like in the middle, so I spent the day like in this area and then it'll take me a little while to get to like the middle point, which is where the campsite is. So I'm just gonna stay there again, which is allowed. You can stay 2 consecutive nights and I'm just gonna stay there and then I'll go to Queenstown tomorrow morning. As of right now, I'm gonna eat this I am going to eat this chicken wrap and then I am going to drive back to Tianua. I really apologize. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. I'm gonna go there. There was such dense fog this morning. I seriously could not see anything, so I didn't even stop. I just kept driving. I was like, nope, I'll visit at the end of the day. That's where I am headed to next. And I'm probably gonna stop along the way at some scenic viewpoints just to kind of take this place all in and make sure I kind of got the whole experience out of it. Although technically I'm not getting the whole experience out of it because there's like helicopter rides and scenic like Cessna rides and boat cruises and everything. I would rather not want to do it solo because I find that when I look at these beautiful things, I'm just like talking to myself. Like I probably seem like a crazy person where I'm just like staring at these mountains, just being like, wow, they're so pretty, and oh my gosh, I can't even like, oh my gosh. But like I can't, there's nobody here. So I'm just gonna have to look like a crazy person. But yeah, I mean, amazing. So I am going to, wow, this wind is so powerful. Okay, I am going to head back on the road. How is this even real? That's so pretty. Well, I just got back to the campground and I am going to get set up for the night. I'm gonna have some dinner and then I will see you guys tomorrow morning.